start off. Okay, there's balls. Oh my gosh, I just fell. It's so boring. But I'm getting 56 speed. Oh my gosh, it's died again. Hate this so much. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so one time my friend had like a Taba squishy. She showed it to everyone in the school. They were all like touch it. And then everyone didn't know that it was mine. Mine. You know. And it all like blew up on their faces and they hated her. Because why would she put explosive? And then she brought it back to me and said, "You're the rightful owner, right? Everybody's looking at you. Why would you put explosive there?" And I literally said, no, that's not me, that's yours. It was my type of squishy though, like mine. And then I had to leave I had to fix it by myself, I guess. And then I had to I typing how to fix a Taba squishy. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, it disappeared, okay. But by the way, it says it literally said could not make it. Please check another device. It was like that when I checked every phone in the house. It wasn't working. So Taba squishies are not supposed to be sharing recipes. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, not supposed to be sharing recipes. But it wasn't my fault that I knew it. I knew it. I knew how to fix a Taba squishy because I checked the only device in the world. It was Samsung, and they shared the recipe because they have this collab with Samsung. I guess a few months ago. I think that was a few months ago. But it's like crazy, you know. But anyways, it showed me that I need the same skin as the Taba squishy, and so I got the skin, but I had to drive all the way there because the school was far away from my house. It was like a 1 hour drive, and every time I go to school, it's like I'm always 1 minute late. Everyone's like looking at me. Oh my gosh, I just fell. Everyone's looking at me like, did she just climb a whole mountain just to get to the school? Or did she ride a plane that was so slow like a rabbit? People were like saying that in their mind, and then when I told my best friend that she flew, grabbed my Taba squishy, she squished it, and it broke. People was looking at her. She thought nobody was looking until she turned around. People were just like looking at her and said, "Why are you blaming this girl? Oh my gosh!" And she was like, "No reason. I just want to squish it. I didn't mean to break it." And then she kept saying that over and over again every time people brought a Taba squishy. Eventually nobody brought a Taba squishy, and also me, I did never bring a Taba squishy anymore. She would like squeeze it till it would die. Oh my gosh, I just fell, but I was like, I didn't notice because I was like talking to you guys. I just died again. Okay, by the way, yeah, and then she started falling apart. Like she kept saying, "You guys have a Taba squishy," and then she like, people kept saying, "No, we don't have." She kept like searching everyone's bags, and there was no Taba Squishy there. She flew into a rage, stormed out of the room, and told her whole entire relatives. They started blaming her now because she told them the truth. But yeah, but I have another story. My friend used to like grab everything from my bag and threw it to the floor, and because her parents were like Oscar, her parents were like the queen, and her parents were like a teacher, and the teacher was our teacher. So yeah, she can do everything she wants, but sometimes she gets scolded by her own mom. But every time she makes mistakes, and every time she does good mistakes, her mom teaches her never to do mistakes. But when she does good deeds, her mom claps at her and says, "You're the perfect child." But then later on, she just like, "I don't want to." Like, "Oh, I hate you." And then she said, "Now you're not the perfect child." And then when she did a good deed again, "You're the perfect child." And I was like devastating. It was bye bye.